Imagine the 14th century. A world already broken by a ceaseless war between two desperate kingdoms. But in this alternate history, the blood-soaked soil has given birth to something far worse than politics or greed. From the remains of the fallen, a new strain of the Blight has erupted. It's a fungal-like plague that reanimates the dead, turning soldiers and peasants into mindless, sporing monsters. This is Blight Survival. It's been one of the most wishlisted games on Steam for a reason. Today, we're breaking down what this game actually is, how it plays, and why this medieval extraction light might just be the most stressful co-op experience of 2026. Blight Survival isn't a traditional open-world RPG. Instead, it takes place in a no man's land. This is a purgatory between two warring states where the infection is at its strongest. You play as a member of the Rihans, a brotherhood of knights tasked with venturing into the heart of this rot to destroy the source of the plague. The developers, Hainer Studio, are using Unreal Engine 5 to create a world that feels heavy. You'll see the wet mud on your greaves, the glint of sunlight through toxic spores, and the eerie silence of a village that's been completely consumed by the rot. It's a cinematic, third-person experience that trades jump scares for a constant, suffocating sense of dread. So, how does it actually play? The devs describe it as a co-op extraction light with roguelite elements. Here is the loop. The mission: you and up to 3 friends enter a mission-based map. The loot: you scavenge for weapons, armor, and crafting resources in the ruins. The risk: every fight is a gamble. If you die, you risk losing what you found. The extraction: you must reach an exit point to bring your spoils back to your hub-based camp. In your camp, you'll use those resources to craft new gear and upgrade your character. It's not just about surviving one run. It's about slowly building your strength to push deeper into the infected territories. The light part of extraction means it's more focused on PvE, player versus environment, than the hardcore PvPv of games like Escape from Tarkov. You're fighting the world, the monsters, and human bandits, not necessarily other players. The combat is where Blight Survival truly stands out. This isn't a hack-and-slash game. It's visceral, deliberate, and grounded. Directional system: you have 5 directions of attack: left, right, top, down, and a stab. You have to look for gaps in your enemy's armor and strike where they are exposed. Wrestle and finish: the game features a wrestling mechanic where you can take enemies to the ground for brutal finishers, as seen in the viral gameplay trailers. Stealth: you can use the environment to crawl through tall grass, sneak behind bandits, and perform silent takedowns to avoid being overwhelmed by a horde. You can customize your Rihen with a variety of 14th century weaponry, from heavy long swords and axes to swift daggers and bows. There are no fixed classes. Your playstyle is defined by the gear you choose and the talents you unlock. While you can play solo, Blight Survival is built for 4-player co-op. Cooperation isn't just a feature, it's a necessity. One player might focus on heavy armor to tank hits, while another uses a bow to thin out the herd from a distance. You'll need to coordinate your choices at shrines for buffs and decide as a team when to push forward or when to turn back and save your loot. The maps are dynamic, with shifting weather and randomly blocked paths, meaning you and your squad will have to adapt on the fly. Blight Survival is a unique blend of The Last of Us tension and Dark Souls medieval brutality. It's a game that asks one simple question: how far are you willing to go? Currently, the game is confirmed for PC via Steam, with a potential release window of 2026 or later. Console releases for PS5 and Xbox Series X are planned but not yet fully confirmed. If you're looking for a gritty, co-op experience that respects your intelligence and challenges your reflexes, keep this one on your radar. Like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments: are you going for a heavy knight build or a stealthy archer?
Ulrich here, Creative Director for Blight Survivor. First off, on behalf of myself, Mats, Ash, and the team, thank you. Hitting 1.5 million wishlists is a massive milestone. We're incredibly grateful for your support. We're taking the time to make sure that it pays off when the moment comes to put Blight in your hands. When we teamed up with Behavior, we spent a lot of time digging into the original vision for Blight. It quickly became clear that if we wanted to truly do justice, we needed to take a step back and rebuild our core systems from the ground up.
We're designing Blight to be a brutal, visceral game. Combat is meant to be felt, from the first clash to the final deadly blow. These finishes are just one part of our immersive combat system that we can't wait to show you in the future. We've started ramping up on small-scale playtests, so for anyone who's interested in shaping the future of Blight, join us on Discord. Thank you from everyone here at the team at Blight, and we can't wait to see you soon.